it goes live, saying what time it starts and what time it will end. It will be on my Instagram story at Marlins_news as we await for the Commissioner Rob Manfred to head out to the podium here. And so, the Baltimore Orioles always have a high pick. They're supposed to have a high pick next year, I believe. But here comes Rob Manfred. We're going to play what he is going to say really quickly here. And here we go.
Thank you. Good evening. On behalf of Major League Baseball, we welcome you to the MLB Network for our 2019 draft. This is an important night for players, families, coaches, scouts, and our entire game. I thank all of the Hall of Famers, World Series champions, and other accomplished figures who are here tonight representing our 30 clubs. I especially want to recognize the young men who are with us here tonight. Brett Beatty, a third baseman from Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas.
And I'm introducing some players that are there at the MLB draft
Daniel
right now.
Espino, a pitcher from Georgia Premier Academy. Brennan Malone, a pitcher from IMG Academy in Florida.
So right now, just getting some introductions going on there. We'll play once he's done with those there. Just excited to get the draft up and going here, and hopefully definitely get the Marlins pick on here on the podcast here, because I know I'm not going to get any of this podcast without the Marlins pick on here. So Rob Manfred's going to speak some more. So let's see what he. So we will be playing that in a second here, as he will be opening the draft room here in a little bit. But yeah, it's definitely a big day in the front office. I know when you think of the NFL draft, NBA draft, all that, you think that the players are going to come all the way up. But no, baseball is different. I feel like that's kind of a reason why people don't really pay attention to the MLB draft, is because it takes a much longer time to come up to the major leagues and get ready to go there. But, it's totally different than the NFL and NBA draft. So I could see why people wouldn't really understand it. But yeah, so they'll be getting started very, very soon, hopefully. And I think that he just put them on the clock. Let's see here.
All right, so we're going to hurry up and go to break, because I think it's time to get the draft officially started. Let's go.
Okay, so the Orioles are on the clock here. They have 3 minutes to go in the MLB draft. In the MLB draft, so the Orioles are officially on the clock, and I do think Adley Rutschman is the guy. So they have 3 minutes to go here. The draft is officially underway. I see the Marlins already peeking over there at number 4. Just getting eager for them to get on the clock here and take their guy. So the draft is officially underway. It's been a long time coming here. And you know what? My favorite part is seeing after the draft. Love going to MLB Pipeline to see that player on there and see him ranked in the top 100. So I do think whatever prospect we do get today will be in the top 100 ranking. I'm not too sure about Boudet. I know Bobby Wood Jr. will definitely be. Adley Rutschman will definitely be in the top 100. So I'll scoot someone off, in my opinion. But no, it really depends on who we take. If we don't take any of those guys, if we don't take any of those players that I named, that I even featured, I'm really not going to be happy. I do not want the Marlins to screw this up, having a high draft pick at 4. Like, Miami, please, I beg you not to ruin this, guys. Pick a player here that's going to impact your franchise, because that's really what we're missing here. And when you look at the White Sox and the Royals, they actually have some really nice young pieces coming up. As you can see, with the draft order there, you see Kansas City, of course, having Alberto Mondesi at shortstop. Alex Gordon playing good. Billy Hamilton in center field. Not much of a hitter, but definitely has a great glove. The Royals actually have Alberto Mondesi, who is their guy, and Whit Merrifield as well, are 2 key contributors to their team. The Orioles really are lacking star talent, just like the Marlins are. But the Marlins are actually playing much better, though. But the White Sox are really one of my favorite young teams in the league, as they are drafting 3rd tonight. They have, Eloy Jimenez out in the outfield, Yohan Moncada at 3rd base. They have Tim Anderson at shortstop, Lucas Giolito, who's been pitching great for them, Ronaldo Lopez pitching Jose Abreu at first base. They really got a nice team when you think about it, the Chicago White Sox. And I really do like their young squad. I like how they rebuild it. We're rebuilding a good team. As the Orioles are at 125 on the clock here, getting ready to turn in their card here to make their selection. I know Marlins Wave just went live now for the MLB draft, but so they are getting ready to turn in that card. So we shall just wait here for that pick to come in, and they are down under 1 minute to go. Baltimore and the Orioles have just made their selection. They are on the phone with someone, and in my belief, it is Adley Rutschman. I'm assuming the GM of the Orioles is calling them right now. They are talking to someone. I definitely see it right now. So a pick is in for the Baltimore Orioles. So when the commission comes out to say the pick, of course I will be playing audio out here, and I'll be saying what the team got in that player there. So yeah, so I do believe it is going to be Adley Rutschman. He does fit the orange as well, but he's going to be really good if they do get him. And I will be talking more about him if they get him. If they take Bobby Witt Jr., I don't know if I would be surprised. I kind of would be, because Rutschman was really hyped for a little bit here, and he's been an #1 prospect in this draft here for a while now. So I wouldn't be really surprised if it is anybody else. Waiting for the commission to come up to the podium to announce the pick here, and here he comes. So we will be playing it out loud.
With the first selection of the 2019 MLB Draft, the Baltimore Orioles select Adley Rutschman, a catcher from Oregon State University.
Okay, it is Adley Rutschman who they take. All right.
The Kansas City Royals have the next selection.
Okay, so it is the Baltimore Orioles that take Adley Rutschman. I called it in the beginning. He will be going #1 overall. And the player they got is really going to be good. He's special talent. People compare him to Buster Posey. He has 60 hit. His scouting grades from 20 to 80 on an MLB Pipeline Prospect Watch is 60 hit, 60 power, 40 run, 60 arm, 60 field. So almost a 5-tool athlete except for the run. Adley Rutschman really has a lot going for him. I think he could be a really solid player for the Baltimore Orioles. A nice pick for the Orioles there. Adley Rutschman is the #1 overall pick in this year's draft. Congratulations, Adley. He fits well in the orange form. So Rutschman is going to the Orioles, while the Marlins are still waiting to get going here. So the Orioles did take him. Kansas City on the clock. Then once the pick's in, of course, Chicago will be on the clock. I do not know if they start the timer once the pick is in or once they announce it. Right now, showing a little bit of highlights from Adley Rutschman hitting.
In this draft, he played that way.
And he just absolutely murders the ball. Hits a lot of line drives. Looking a little bit like JT Realmuto here. But he's a really good hitter. You can see it there. He hit all parts of the field here. So I want Miami to get him. There was no chance he would fall to Miami. So a nice pick for the Orioles, as the Royals are awaiting their pick. I do think it will be Bobby Witt. Yeah, this is breaking down him. So, yeah, so we shall wait. So let's see here. Orioles take Rutschman, putting it in the thing. So I got it all tracking down. As we are approaching 40 minutes into the podcast here, 20 minutes left in this podcast here. An hour-long podcast. It's definitely different than usual. Guys usually have a co-host on here with me. But I'm looking at Adley Rutschman. He plays a little first base, I see. Making a nice play into the dugout. Yeah, and he's talking about Joe Girardi there right now. Joe Girardi right now talking on MLB Network, talking a little bit about Adley Rutschman here. So yeah, let's talk a little bit more about that. So yeah, comparing him. Last 3 catches our first overall were B.J. Suroff, Joe Mauer, and of course Adley. So yeah, we shall wait. Adley Rutschman, I think they are interviewing him Let's hear it.
Congratulations. Give me the way you're feeling right now in a moment like this.
It's everything I've always dreamed of. This is an unbelievable feeling, and I couldn't have asked for anything more.
What more do you know? Looking at the top 3 teams, the Baltimore Orioles. What do you know about them? What do you think of that organization?
I really like their leadership at the top. I think they're going to be headed in a great direction, and I'm just really excited to play for them.
All right, Pat Casey, I know you want to talk to your former player. Go right ahead, buddy.
Hey, Raj, congrats.
Okay. Alright, guys, so I know we are limited on time. We have 20 more minutes left. I think after the Marlins pick here, and I break them down, the player we got a little bit, I will have to end it from there. But I cannot wait for Miami to pick. 2:20 left on the clock for the Royals here. So, yeah, we'll just wait and see who Miami will take this year. But, you know, Richmond one overall. Size clear for Bobby Witt Jr. to go right now, but I don't know who Kansas City may want. I think it will be Bobby Witt. A lot of uncertainty right now, but if they do not take Witt and they do take J.J. Bleday, I would be extremely shocked there. But then I would open the door for 2 shortstops right there for us there. So, and of course Andrew Vaughn. So it's either going to be Andrew Vaughn or J.J. Bleday, I do think. And if we don't get any of them, then of course it'll be Abrams or maybe Witt. But I don't think Bobby Witt will fall past 2 due to his talent right there. He's almost a 5-tool athlete. And I know Alberto Montes, he does play shortstop for Kansas City. It's also really nice to get a nice prospect like that to package with Brady Singer, who I did want in last year's draft. Unfortunately, we did not take him. I do like Connor Scott, but I was a big Brady Singer fan. So it was a little upsetting not to get him. Of course, being from the University of Florida. So we do wait for Kansas City to take the pick there. It looks like they're taking it right back down to the wire. So we shall wait for them to pick. And yeah, Baltimore's talking them. Pin up there. So will be interesting to see who Kansas City takes. They are taking a little bit of time with this pick here. The Royals are taking a little time with this pick to see who will be taken. And the pick is in for Kansas City, guys. The Royals pick is turned in. So we will be seeing who Kansas City will take this year. And then that'll open the road for the Marlins and then the White Sox. So who Chicago takes will be big. So they're interested in all 3 of our players that we want. So Derek Jeter and company will be interesting to see who they take. Yeah, I don't have them. So we shall wait for the commissioner to come to the podium. One more congratulations to Adley Rutschman for winning that award. I know we recapped the Marlins already, but I know everyone cares about the MLB draft. So, Bobby Witt Jr. being a 5-tool athlete there, and then of course C.J. Abrams being that leadoff type shortstop, and Andrew Vaughn supposedly being that power threat. Andrew Vaughn supposedly being a really, really great hitter. J.J. Bleday as well being that power bat there. And then Riley Green, I've heard Miami maybe take him, but I personally do not think that would be the right move there. I'd rather off with any of those top 5 guys right there. I know Riley Green is pretty decent, but he is also a senior in high school, and I know they want a college bat, so I know as much as I want Abrams, I do not think Miami wants him. I will be very happy if we did. Coming down to South Beach, I know CJ Abrams would like that. Or anybody as well. Coming down to South Beach would be really cool. Especially with Bobby Witt Jr. as well. Just coming down here would be really, really fun for them, especially being young. But also got to be smart as well. But yeah, we shall see who the Royals take. Waiting for the commissioner to come out. And yeah, I'm just talking a little bit on MLB Network right now. We will wait till the commissioner to come out here. And here comes the commissioner as they were ready to announce the 2nd overall pick in 2019 MLB Draft.
With the second selection of the 2019 MLB Draft, the Kansas City Royals select Bobby Witt Jr., a shortstop from...
Okay, so they take who I predicted. They did take Bobby